News talking about how Shido won by a landslide. Divine, I know, right?
There, they announced the poor health of their leader, Masayoshi Shido. As such, the special diet session was postponed, along with Shido's inauguration as Prime Minister.
Postponed?
They should be firing him!
And wait, poor health? This is completely different from what my sister told us.
I heard he barely slept during the election campaign. I don't blame him.
He's not going to step down now, is he? Will this country be fine without Shido?
How can people still believe in him?
What the heck? The Phantom Thieves are being treated like, well, like they never existed. Goodness. No link among the change of heart incidents. Only coincidental psychiatric disorders. The Phantom Thieves only use those rumors to their advantage.
This is preposterous. Who would believe such things?
But the person saying this is a famous researcher. And even the Ministry is saying that's how they determined the situation too.
When's Shido gonna make a comeback?
Honestly, I don't think anyone else but Shido can handle times like these.
What's going on? No matter how you look at it, this isn't normal. Yeah, it's as if the people in reality have become distorted. What's happening here worries me, but the only thing we can do right now is wait and see what happens.
What do you mean I can't question him at this point?
Mr. Shido is in an extremely unstable state. I can't allow you to get in contact with him. He may officially have to undergo a psychiatric evaluation at this rate.
We are at the cusp of making a case. Do you know how much trouble we've gone through to get this far?
I'm just doing my job as a doctor.
Even if Shido was behind it, do you plan on convicting a central figure behind such a historical change?
What? Don't be ridiculous. This is a country governed by law. You still want to protect him even though you know what happened to the man previously at your post.
So, you plan on taking the head of the nation to court. You need to take a break, Nijima. I'm taking you off this case, especially since it's rumored you have ties to the Phantom Thieves.
What?
If I recall correctly, you still aren't married, are you? You'll be on leave for a long time. Why not look for a husband while you're at it?
Wow. The fuck?
The assembly of Shido's case is in danger?
We know he doesn't need a psychiatric evaluation!
His lackeys must have pressured the others around him. It means there's far more people who'd be in trouble if the truth came out than we imagined.
Isn't there anything we can do?
Sis said the assembly of a case may be possible if the general public wants Shido held accountable.
But even that chance has been destroyed with the manipulation of the mass media. They made it clear that the argument itself was a cult, even claiming that it never happened.
As a result, the Phantom Thieves are still labeled as criminals, even after all that's happened.
It's a storm of criticisms online too. People are saying to catch the remnants and execute them.
This is crazy. At any rate, let's wait for my sister. She should be arriving here soon.
Everyone's being tricked so easily. Why the hell did we risk our lives then?
If Shido isn't judged by the law, everything we've done will be treated as if it never happened.
Moving the entire country however they wish by controlling people's cognition? This is no different than being inside a palace.
I'm sorry. I gathered the best of the best and fought for a case. But as Makoto must have told you, it was denied. At this rate, it won't end with just Shido's innocence. This trend will continue spiraling down. There's even the possibility that crimes using the metaverse will advance onto a national scale. But that's not what I'm here to tell you. We're in danger because we know the truth. It's only a matter of time before we're apprehended. It wouldn't be odd if they were to charge in now.
This makes no effing sense!
Sis!
There's nothing more I can do with my resources. That's why I want to ask for your help. I wondered if there was any way you could do something one last time. I know that I'm in no position to ask this of you.
That doesn't matter to us. So what are we gonna do? Should we change the hearts of all Shido's followers?
Even if Futaba were to research all of them, it'd take time.
There's too little information.
We can only target individuals. Are we no match against the national power?
Mementos. If we use mementos, we might be able to do something.
There's something we can do there?
Like I told you before, mementos is the palace of the general public. It's the source of all distortions, and is maintained by the people's collective unconsciousness.
Wait, do you mean that there's a treasure even in mementos? And if we go after that...
The collapse of mementos should affect the public as a whole. The state of society would change too. If everyone's hearts grow to hold Shido responsible for his actions, things might start going our way.
That's a bold plan, but an interesting one.
Sounds good to me.
But if we're gonna do this, there's one thing you all need to realize. To begin with, why does something like the human cognition exist as another substantial world? The reason for that is most likely sleeping within mementos. We'll be destroying that, you know.
I don't see where you're going with this.
The human cognition will lose substance, so you can't sneak into people's palaces anymore. So if other criminals appear, you won't be able to steal their treasure and change their hearts. It means the phantom thieves will be going out of business.
We'll have to discard this way of life.
I think we need to do this. I mean, we're the group who's reforming society, right?
What do you think? As our leader, you'll lose your powers if mementos is erased. Will you still do it?
We kinda have to.
I see. All right. It seems there are no objections.
Did you come up with a plan?
Whether it succeeds or not is another story, though.
Miss Prosecutor, looks like this is gonna be our last job.
Last job?
We're erasing the metaverse.
Once we accomplish our duty, we entrust the world to respectful adults. That is our condition for accepting this job.
This is a deal, then. That's certainly a heavy condition. But very well, I accept. I swear to make Masayoshi Shido stand and be tried in the court of law. Besides, my pride won't allow me to be continually saved by you all without doing anything in return.
We'll be counting on you.
Looks like it's decided then.
You're the leader, and this is officially our last mission. Come on, say something.
Let's fix this country.
We already said that before, though.
With meaning.
That's fine. We're doing it for real this time, after all.
We don't have much time, right? We should carry this out tomorrow. I'm counting on you guys. No matter what happens, you better see it through. Well then.
Tomorrow's the big battle. Better get some serious rest. And that's why the cat's sitting down, so you cannot leave your room. Can't stop me, though.
Want to do it?
Yes!
The last protein. Technically, no, Sir Lizard. We have brought people into the metaverse
let's
without
carry
them
out our
having a
plan.
nav. You need to have the nav to get in, but if you don't have it, you can be near someone and you'll still be able to get in. Push past your limits.
Nice going.
All right. All right.
Well then.
Though if you work out at home, you only get HP.
Hey. Actually, never mind. You must be tired.
Not tired at all. You're the one that just keeps telling me to go to sleep.
Honestly, you're amazing. There's definitely something special about you. You dodge everything the enemies throw at you like it's your destiny. At first, I just thought you were going to be a useful tool for me. But now this is where I belong.
Stay here forever. You're a good kitty.
Aren't you only going to be here for a year? Still, it makes me happy to hear that. It's not like me to say all that embarrassing stuff, but still, I think it's fine. For tonight, at least.
Hey, that's Morgana's strong trust in me. It's here!
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the magician, granting thee infinite power.
Second awakening.
All right. All right.
With some, Futsunushi can now be made, and he's the gatekeeper to a lot of good personas. And now Zoro becomes...
A new power burns within me.
All right.
Mercurius. Evade electricity. You really do not need me, Patra, at all.
We should rest in preparation for tomorrow.
My lid's starting to get heavy. The story's calling to me. I can't keep them open any longer. Mercurius 91, someone called? God damn it.
He's repelled such an ordeal, and this guy's still not being rewarded for it? If gods really do exist, they're being too hard on him.
That was a fruitless delight, inmate. We gave you words of praise, but we take them all back.
The source of what was hindering your rehabilitation. To think it would be the ignorant masses to which you tried to prove your integrity. Did they themselves not show elation for those who are unseen? Despite all that, they now say you do not exist. They toyed with you, yet none take responsibility. The distortion of man's world is endlessly deep. Fixing it may now be impossible, even with the appearance of a trickster.
Master?
It seems this is the limit of humanity.
What are you saying, Igor? You've never been like this.
The time of ruin is nigh. One due to the distortion of man's own heart, from which none can escape.
The summary of the story up to this point has been updated. Something's gonna happen. You better save.
Okay.
This is the Phantom Thieves' last big heist for the Phantom Thieves. I read that wrong. You and everyone else, you've all grown up so much. No, this time is, there's no time to get sentimental. We're going to end this with a bang.
Okay, let's go. Good morning. It's finally time. You think it'll go well?
It has to.
Right. It's something only we can do. See you at the usual place after school. I'll tell everyone to come.
Grades! How did I do? Damn, I'm dead. Look at that. Look, we got top score. Top of the class.
Hey!
Good old Joker. I mean, I'm already a sage of knowledge.
Hey, check out the nav.
It's displaying an unfamiliar message.
The door to the depths of mementos has been opened. Wait, does that mean...
We're really gonna do this, right?
Of course.
Why are you asking now?
Well, I just thought, what am I gonna do if you guys freak out and bail on me? We're going to erase mementos, aren't we? Come on, let's go, you guys.
Mona sure seems hyped up.
Say, isn't Mona-chan behaving a little odd?
You know, you're right.
Yeah. I shouldn't have brought that up. Shall we get going?
Don't you dare! Area 1. Area 1, what are you doing, game? Go higher. No, we don't dive in that quick.
I should write something.
What is that?
What?
You still want to get out of the situation after everything's happened to you, inmate? Not giving up. You... Guilding inmates along their rehabilitation is our duty, or guiding. I'll help you out a bit. Oh!
What was that?
You surprised? Something like that's nothing for us. Come back here when you get wounded again. Okay, that's how they make sure. Because some people might not actually ever go into mementos. So I was gonna say, this is a deadlock for people that aren't ready. But no, they provide you a constant healing station if you're willing to come back. But first...
Do you need something?
Justine, registration. You'd like to register this?
Time for some...
You wish to perform it.
Now choose! Can you gather them up?
I need Yatagarasu and the new guy. Okay, so Yoshitsune natively nulls physical. He has something for gun. And that means we would need something for curse, something for wind, something for nuke, and then something for ice. That's 5 skills. So 5 skills. Hasao Tobi Brave Blade. That's 7. We have one thing left. That would probably be like, I guess, Arms Master to reduce the cost of stuff. Alright. Who gets Arms Master then? Or at Pupil, that's true. At Pupil for increased crits. It depends on how much Hasatobi actually costs, because I'm not sure. Can I get a Yatagarasu cheap somewhere? Anyone got a Yatagarasu that or can I make a Yatagarasu from any one of you guys? I remember seeing it a handful of times. Because we don't need one, we need to make one. We need to have it in our compendium so now we can actually move forward with this. I'm not seeing it. Shit. That means we got a few of the Yatagarasu on our own. That's gonna take a bit of a... Okay, Yatagarasu.
You changed your steam. These are the paths you have walked.
Let me look at something real quick.
Is this what you want?
Bugs to unicorn. Hold on, I think I'm debating on something right now, or I'm trying to figure something out.
Is this what you want?
We need repel curse. Where's my Garuda?
Is this what you want?
Okay. Garuda has drain curse. That can work out. We need something from curse, electricity, wind, and ice. He has 3 of those. Oh no, we need curse, nuke, and wind from this, I believe. So if we can use Garuda into something, then this could work out. Yeah, we're trying to pass passives on into one of these things, so it can work out. Because again, look at the things that are required to make him Yoshitsune. Shikioji, Arahabaki, and Okoniushi. These things are all going to be combining their skills to make what will be Yoshitsune. We want to ensure he has the most things passed on to him that are required. At the moment, that's usually passives. Aside from passives, I can skill card a lot of things.
Done already?
So, like, let me make sure what I have as a skill card that will not be needed. We have Repel Psychic. Okay, so we can check that box right there. Do you have something for Ice? We have Repel Ice. We can check that box right there. We have that Pupil. And Arms Master. Wait, wasn't Arms Master the one that reduced him HP? So I have Arms Master and that Pupil. So those are fine. Reduce the cost of physical skills. Alright. So Arms Master would be the one to go. I'm going to put it on someone just so I can see the card. Decrease HP of skill cost by half. Alright, that's good. So we have Arms Master as one of the things that we don't need to worry about. We have Ice. We don't need to worry about that. We have Psychic. We don't have to worry about that. So we got to worry about Nuke and Curse, right?
The inmate power requires you wish to perform it. Can you gather them up?
Yep. Nuke, curse, and wind. We gotta get wind from somewhere.
Some modification, huh? Finished for now? You'd like to read the compendium? These are the paths you have walked.
Does anyone give null wind or something with wind? Apparently that they're just not allowed to see. No bless. Null curse can be gotten easily from that person. From Addis. Wind is not being found. No psychic, no psi. No ice was found. Paradigm. There's Spellmaster. I'm not seeing no wind, unfortunately. So that one has to be passed on. So wind and ice are the big ones I need to worry about then.
Time for some rehabilitation. You change your mind. Justine, you handle this. These
So
are the
wind and
paths
ice are the
you
real
walked.
ones that we need to worry about. Hester's repel wind. We can't get Hester. We can't get repel wind from him because he's not available yet. So Garuda
Is this what you want?
has repel wind. He has repel wind, but nothing for ice. So if I can get Garuda into a combination to make him, it would work out. But for the moment, are you thinking? Right now, we need a solution for ice, wind, psychic, nuke, and curse. That's 5. There are 5 passes that have to be passed on, unfortunately, if we want to math this out. And that's gonna be tricky.
These are the paths you have walked.
It wouldn't be a skill card, correct? At least not.
Done already? What?
That's a thought. I'm gonna come back here later.
Time, inmate.
This could take a while, unfortunately. How long would this take? All right.
Okay.
I should write something.
Do you need something?